In this video, I'm going to be doing a quick review on this amazing supplement company called UMZU, UMZU. But before I get there, make sure to like and share this video. Make sure to hit that little yellow indicator button to get informed anytime I have a video, and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. Now that we've got all those formalities out of the way, let's just be realistic. Everybody uses supplements. The supplement industry is a $1 billion+ industry. The FDA likes to get their nose involved with it, and they tried a few years ago, but they failed miserably, which is great news for everybody else because we don't want people breathing down our necks telling us what we can and can't have. Now, if you've watched any of my videos in the past, you know that I am against artificial sweeteners, artificial colors, FD&C red lake number 4, number 40, yellow number 5, blue number 4, aspartame potassium, sucralose, HFCS, high fructose corn syrup. The list goes on and on. GMOs, RBST, the whole 9 yards. I'm against all of it. It's all garbage. We don't want that toxic crap swimming around in our bodies. And when we get supplements, we have to be very careful that we don't get fooled and bamboozled that something nasty is going to be in a product that's marketed as clean and healthy. Make sure to always read your ingredient labels. That's what brings us to UMZU. I came across this company about 3 years ago, and I've been a religious follower of them ever since. And being that I only eat 1 to 2 meals a day, it is critically important for people like me to make sure that our nutrients are optimized in our system. So we do have to rely on supplements. At least I do. And I firmly believe in them. And a lot of people say, oh, I just eat this and I just eat that. I just eat food and you don't need supplements and blah, 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 blah. And you know what? That's great. For all you people that just eat food, my hat goes off to you. You probably eat 6 or 8 meals a day as well, and you get more of a time frame to get a lot more nutrients in your system. And I am not on board with eating 6 to 8 meals a day because that is absolutely the worst thing you can do for your body. That is not what I'm here to talk about today. That's for another video. What I'm here to talk about today is for all you people that do supplements. I want to steer you in the right direction and give you good information because that is what I was put on this earth to do. UMZU, one of the cleanest supplement companies I've ever found. I have an array of products here that I'm going to talk to you about. And then I'm going to talk to you about why they're so clean. First things first, this is called Redwood. This is super good for circulation, blood flow support, actually is what it's purported as. But I use this, and I've had problems in the past with getting very cold fingers and toes in the wintertime. I started taking Redwood a couple years ago, and I swear to God, it's helped with my circulation. So I don't get as cold in the winter. That's really critically important for me because I live at high elevation in Park City, Utah, and it gets wicked cold here sometimes with very fierce winds. So I really love this Redwood product. Then we've got this stuff called ZuBURN, and we have this stuff called Miracle Morning. So all you people that like Thermogenics and you like those pre-workout formulas, these two things work really well. And I am not a big fan, I guess I'm somewhat of a fan of caffeine and stimulant products. I just don't use them all the time. And the reason I don't use them all the time is because I don't want to get addicted to them. I don't want to have to use them every single day. I don't want to need a pre-workout formula every single day of the week. So I cycle through them. And these were actually gifts given to me by the UMZU company, Miracle Morning and ZuBURN. This is a thermogenic supplement right here, which helps turn up the heat inside your body automatically, so it helps you burn more calories throughout the course of the day. I've experimented with both of these. They're both absolutely phenomenal. The brain function effect that I get is off the charts. So Miracle Morning is more of a nootropic formula with a little bit of a stimulant effect, and this is more of a stimulant effect that also helps turn up your thermogenic response. And when I take this, I swear 2 hours afterward, I feel like solid as a rock and I feel ripped. And when I take Miracle Morning, I have this really massive brain stem cell dump, it feels like, where I just have this incredible ability to concentrate and focus. Actually, ZuBURN does that as well, but more so with Miracle Morning. And then I'm going to get to this one last. I also have this formula right here called Florette, which I'm giving to my girlfriend. It is for vaginal health. Yes, we may not want to talk about that, but there is this thing called vaginal flora, which is something you definitely want to take care of, if you know what I'm saying. For all you ladies out there, it helps balance your pH, and it's also got a billion units of probiotics in it as well. If you do not take care of that situation downstairs, guys are always after trying to boost their testosterone and take care of their stuff. Well, women try to take care of their stuff as well. This was given to me free by them as well because I'm on a couple subscriptions. And I would highly suggest all you ladies out there get yourself some of this stuff to help keep everything working properly down there and in good working order, especially as you age. And then we've got the creme de la creme, which is called ZuPOO. Now here's something a lot of people do not want to talk about, We just talked about vaginas. Let's talk about bowel movements. Since we're getting uncomfortable, we might as well get really uncomfortable now, shall we? ZuPOO is an amazing product. It helps with gut support, and it also helps with regular bowel movements and digestion. My father died from colon cancer when I was 19 years old. I literally saw him take his last breath in a hospital bed, and that had a major impact on me, and it made me into the crazy health and fitness wellness guy that I am today, all these years later. And one of the things that he did not do regularly was move his bowels. And my grandparents, we'd come to every single holiday event, and midway through the day, like clockwork, they'd come walking into the room where me and my brother and my cousins would be sitting watching cartoons or watching football or whatever it was. And my grandfather would stare us down and smile, and he'd sit down, and all of a sudden you hear him say, "Did you move your bowels today?" And it was a big deal, and we would laugh like anything, and we made jokes about it all these years later. Well, come to find out, my father ended up with colon cancer. He died because he didn't move his bowels. He was highly stressed. He had a diet that was high in sodium, non-organic food, crops and produce that was dusted with 7 dust, and they were all probably GMO infested as well. And we had all these gardens growing up, and that had a major impact on me. And I started to walk away from all the artificial crap when I saw him take his last breath and die. And one of the things I realized was he didn't have good bowel movements, and he ate food that was impure and toxic. And to me, that was all what contributed to his death. Fast forward all these years later, I got myself some of the ZuPOO one day from them because it sounded interesting. And I'll tell you what, if you're constipated for a couple days in a row, you want to stop that as soon as you can. And the easiest and best way you can do it, ZuPOO. Just one capsule. It's all it takes. And you're going to have a great bowel movement the next day, and you're going to feel lighter, and you're going to feel better. Because listen, when people are constipated, they're frumpy, they're angry, they're mean. They walk around with their face all bent out of shape and distorted. I've seen them, and I know it. And a big reason why is because their diet is crap. No pun intended. So if you're following a bad diet, I really highly suggest you get some ZuPOO. And if you follow a regular diet and a clean diet, and your bowel movements aren't that regular, I highly suggest ZuPOO as well. All that being said, these are completely clean products. They pride themselves in making sure that there's no artificial crap anywhere to be found in their supplements. Secondly, I'm constantly getting free things from them. I got ZuBURN free, I got this Florette free, I got this Miracle Morning free. They sent me a B complex last month, a vitamin E last month. So they're constantly giving away these special supplements and different things like that as a token of their appreciation for you supporting their company. So I have nothing but good things to say about the UMZU company, and I only scratched the surface of what they have to offer right here. These are just some of the things I have. So all that being said, I give UMZU definitely the K-Rail seal of approval. If I ever meet the owner of the company, I will shake his hand personally and say thanks for creating good products and having a good message. They're well researched. The guy that runs the company, if I'm not mistaken, has a PhD in nutritional science or something like that, and he went through this long, arduous process where he got sick and tried to go through the regular medical channels of getting healed and everything, and they kept spinning him around in circles. Wasn't able to cure himself from what they were giving him, and then finally he started formulating his own supplements based off of natural botanicals and different herbs and spices and stuff like that. And then boom, he creates UMZU, and here we are with all these different products available. So to recap, get yourself some UMZU products, eat clean, think positive, exercise regularly, use these as needed, don't overdose or overdo it on anything that you buy, whether it's UMZU or somebody else, and make sure to use as directed. And you know, ZuBURN might be a good product, but if you like the effect that it gives you, 2 capsules is all you need. Don't think having 6 of them at one sitting is going to be beneficial. Could make your heart explode if you're sensitive to caffeine like I am. Take all that into consideration. Give UMZU your business. Give me a shout if you have any more questions or comments. And think happy thoughts and think positive. Till next time, this is Kevin David Rail reporting live. Make sure to like and share this video, subscribe to my channel, hit that little yellow indicator button.